Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go. The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
There's a new restaurant in the Oregon Historic District, and here to tell us more about the new restaurant is Mark from Blue Moon Restaurant. Thank you so much for coming on.
No problem, my pleasure.
I understand that your desserts are a hit there.
Yeah, we are doing real well with the desserts. We have a professional pastry chef who works for us, and she cooks them up for me, and I get them ready and serve them. And I do a little bit of sauce painting to accentuate the dish.
So what are you going to do for us today?
I'm going to prepare, as I would in the restaurant, a piece of our chocolate cake and a piece of our white chocolate banana cream pie.
Man, doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, it's all good. And usually how I start is I take my stencil and a little bit of powdered sugar.
Okay.
And I just kind of sprinkle it over this, like this.
Oh, and I see blue moon.
And that way, everybody knows where they're eating.
Oh, so you put the on the plate.
Yeah,
there you go.
Forgets. Not like the dessert isn't good enough to help you remember. We'll start with the chocolate cake, and let's see here. I'll take a little bit of my creme anglaise, which is a vanilla cream sauce, and just stick it right here in the middle like this. Get a nice little... And then I take some chocolate sauce, and I make a initial pattern. Like that. And add a little bit of my white sweet cream.
So there's a little bit of artistic flair involved in this.
Indeed. Then. I'm glad for it, too. A little bit of extra creativity.
Now, how did you get started doing this?
I started working in the restaurant business, I guess when I was 16, working at McDonald's, someplace like that. And over the years, I gradually took a step up, and I've worked at a couple different restaurants here in Dayton, and gradually worked up to doing this. This is the most fun I've had at a job.
Oh, that does look colorful.
Makes it a nice little design, just like that.
Yes, it does.
And then I take my cake, just like this, and hopefully we can get it onto the plate without too much incident.
You need me to help?
Oh, no, I got it. I'm just used to having a lot more space to work, that's all.
Okay.
Just take it like that and put it right on the plate, and it's ready to go.
Wow.
The big chocolate cake. Let's see here.
Now, am I supposed to sample this?
Oh, please do. By all means. I didn't bring any forks, though, so you're going to have to scrounge one up.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
well, I'll have to do that a little bit later, and I'll report on to the viewers later about that.
Great. That's the first one. And the second one we'll do is the banana.
You know, I'm pretty sure that the crew people, they'll scrounge up
sure.
for
Eat it up.
They'll eat it.
We'll only take it back with us. And once again, with the stencil.
Okay.
Just like this.
Now, hold the stencil up so people can see that. You see, right here, everybody, there's blue moon on there. And so when he takes the is it like a sugar?
Just straight powdered sugar, confectioner sugar.
Okay, and he sprinkles that over it, and that goes right through onto the plate. And that is very clever, because you know, I've never seen that done before.
Yep. Just like that.
So is that one of your signatures then?
Nope. Our pastry chef came up with that one too.
Okay.
She started doing that after a trip to Chicago. And then, let's see here, I'll take a little...
It's like a little personal touch. I like that.
Every plate is different. Customized. And I'll take a little bit of this. This is black currant sauce. Oops, a little sloppy there. Maybe I won't use the black currant sauce. I'll take instead some...
Now, well, I'm going to talk a little bit about the sauces too.
Sure.
Now, do you make all your sauces there?
All the sauces are made fresh, yeah, all of them. And today I brought with me the black currant sauce and the vanilla sauce and just regular sweet cream. And here I've got a little brandy caramel and the chocolate sauce. And that's the basis of what I use. Occasionally we get other stuff that has like fruit, and we can make a raspberry sauce for it. You can pretty much make sauce out of anything you want.
Okay.
Anything you want. In fact, the chef uses a couple different sauces for a couple of his appetizers. And he does the sauce painting too. Just like that. I'll add a little chocolate. And then we'll get that.
And of course, this is extremely low in calories.
Oh yes, almost none. Almost none. And we'll get our piece of pie up here. There we go. Just like that.
Oh boy, man, doesn't that look good? Well, I
It's
can
good
see,
for you too. Makes
I
your
can see
face
why
smile.
the people are coming into the Blue Moon restaurant.
Oh yeah, they love it. So far, business is picking up. As a matter of fact, when I left the restaurant today, we had 77 reservations for tonight.
Wonderful.
Can't complain about that.
Okay, give us a phone number where we can call for our
it's
reservation.
586-4250. We're at 524 East 5th Street in the Oregon District.
Okay, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's more to come. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
On our business segment tonight, we're spotlighting Ronnie Peavy of Reliable Services. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thanks for having us.
How long has Reliable Service been in existence?
We've been in existence 14 years now.
14 years.
Yes.
Now, you're sort of a family operation, so to speak.
It is a family operation.
Family owned and
Yes.
operated. And what makes Reliable Service different from all the other moving transportation companies in this area?
Well, my brother and my sister and myself, we can get an immediate response for our customers. When they call, the decision can be made instantly.
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately can make the decisions there. And most of the time, decisions have to come from somewhere else. But when they call us,
So there's no wait then?
there's no waiting time whatsoever in that.
Fast turnaround.
Fast turnaround.
That's excellent
That's
in
what
business.
we're looking for.
Let me ask you about some of the drivers that you have working for you.
Okay.
Now, when can a driver expect to get home?
Our drivers are home every weekend.
So they're home with their families?
They're
then?
home with their families,
Okay.
and that seems to be a problem for a family person, especially if they've got kids. You know, they don't see their kids for a month, and but with us, they're home every weekend.
Okay, so you don't go very far then, in terms of the jobs that you do?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it's pretty much Midwest?
It's Midwest, 600-700 mile radius.
Okay. And I want to ask about the drivers. When can they, are they paid weekly, or is it monthly kind of pay, or?
Yes, our drivers are paid weekly. They work 1 week, and then you're a week in the hole, and you get paid every week on Friday.
How much can a driver advance on his money?
Normally, he can advance as much as $25 a day.
25 a day?
No questions asked.
Okay. Great. So do you have, I guess, sort of like a real sort of loyal employee base then?
Yes, we're family friendly. So sometimes they'll have a problem and they'll need to advance their money, and we don't have a problem with them doing that.
Tell me, what kind of log books do you run?
In terms of legality, we run legal logs. So the idea, you've probably heard about some people, you know, we drive 20 hours a day. We don't do that. We run ours strictly legal.
Okay. So that's one of the things that makes you different from some of the other
That's
companies.
right. We don't pressure them to, or even ask them to run over their logs, because you got the state and federal people looking at that, and and you just can't answer why you did more than what the law calls for.
Right. Okay. I want to ask you, touch a little bit upon black men in business today. Do you think it's more of a challenge for black men in business today, or is it better, say, 5-10 years ago?
It's more of a challenge today because things are so competitive. Years ago, you could just do things and you automatically, you know, came through. But today, it's competitive and you have to follow the law. You know, it's just a competitive thing anymore.
Are there a lot of rules and regulations in the trucking transportation business?
There's quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
So you have to adhere to so many of these rules or laws and so forth?
Yes, you have to adhere to them, and in order to do that, you have to know what they are.
Okay.
So now, that's something we do require the drivers is to be, we call it DOT qualified.
Mm-hmm. Tell me some of the things that you transport.
We transport a lot of dry products such as paper, steel products, rolled steel, dry commodities is what we like to call it.
Okay, okay. Any produce and things like that, or is it just primarily?
Maybe 10% may be produce.
Okay.
That may be.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the program tonight, and we're going to be talking with your sister a little bit later in the program.
Okay, thanks for having me.
I can't let you leave without giving you a box of Esther Price Fine Chocolates.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
There's more to come. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
A man who does it all in one day, Commissioner Dean Lovelace. Thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah, good being here. Good being here.
Now, I understand that you're involved with the Poverty Reduction Plan in Dayton. What is all that about?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I was part of a conference in which we had a chance to hear from some experts about the poverty here within the United States. Mm-hmm. Realized that certainly Dayton was at least was one of those cities they mentioned. Behind Cleveland, we have the second highest poverty rate in Dayton or in Ohio. Our rate is like 26.5%, which means almost 1 out of 3 households inside the city of Dayton make less than $16,000 a year. Mm-hmm. In some of our neighborhoods, we have neighborhoods in which people are making less than maybe $8,000 a year. So we rank number 2 in the state of Ohio. I've been concerned about that for at least 3 or 4 years, and even before I was a Dayton City Commissioner, was certainly concerned about the role that distressed neighborhoods can play in kind of revitalizing themselves. Mm-hmm. So I put together a team that looked at ways that we in fact can reduce poverty in Dayton generally, and we have a number of things that we've been doing for the last couple of years. One has been supporting the creation of the Job Center, which is located on Edward Moses Boulevard. There are a number of different components of the Job Center that we certainly are excited about, meaning that certainly people that are just looking for jobs generally, people that just may be underemployed or unemployed, can go there to just look for a job, ranging from either computer science jobs to whatever. But the other dimension of the Job Center is that those persons that are formerly on welfare now will be able to kind of get access, different social services as well as training opportunities, as well as be really encouraged to go to work. The whole notion here in the state of Ohio is work first, and we want to make sure that some of those community-based organizations such as Wesley Center, the Volunteers of America, Orcas Neighborhood Development Corporation are kind of plugged into the Job Center, because we feel that it's at the community level that people know about people that maybe need jobs as well as training. So we want to make sure that we kind of connect community-based groups to the Job Center, which is located right here in the center of Dayton.
I want to ask you, you touched upon the welfare. Do you think more and more people are coming off the welfare system and graduating into the workforce field?
Yeah. In terms of, we have a great economy, nationally as well as locally. That's the interesting kind of double standard. On one side, we have people that are certainly making a lot of money, working everywhere, but then the other side, there's people that's kind of trapped for varying degrees in what we call the kind of poverty cycle. I've been concerned about how we in fact move those people from poverty, obviously, to the mainstream, and the Job Center certainly offers an excellent resource for those of us in Dayton, Ohio, to kind of get people really turned on to that. And They had an open house the other evening, which a number of people had a chance to kind of go tour the job center. It's a huge facility, but it's certainly broken down into different components, like I mentioned, where you in fact can just kind of go in looking for a job, or going in looking for different services or training opportunities that you may need, so so that you can get ready to go to work.
So there's several phases of it then.
Oh yeah,
several phases.
It is.
I want to talk a little bit about what's called the living wage. What's that about?
Yeah, in terms of the poverty reduction initiative, also deals with what we call that now that people will have to go to work. We're concerned about the quality of work that they in fact are working at, and whether they in fact are getting paid a living wage. We know that certainly, given the emphasis these days that kind of work first means that there may not be a lot of consideration for the kind of salary that you in fact will be getting. We know the minimum wage is $5.15 an hour, but we feel that certainly you need at least maybe $8 an hour to have a living wage, which means that you in fact can pay for child care, pay for rent, pay for food, for clothes, and all that. It's really sometimes a hardship to go to work. It costs to go to work, and we want to make sure the employers that we in fact deal with, we the city of Dayton deal with, are paying their employees a living wage. So I have some legislation that's going to be coming on board the next 30 days, and I'm going to ask my colleagues to support a living wage for all those vendors and those contractors that we in fact have business with.
So that guarantees people at least $8 an hour then?
Yeah, it's if an employer is paying benefits, it's $7 an hour. If they're not paying benefits, we're asking them to pay $8.50 an hour.
Okay. And then there's the individual development accounting.
Accounts. Yeah, that's another initiative that's coming out of our poverty reduction task force. It basically encourages persons that are making less maybe than $25,000 a year to begin saving money. We feel that the way that you kind of get out of poverty is not spend your way out of poverty, but basically save your way and buy those things that you and I certainly are accustomed to: houses, cars, etc. So we're trying to encourage people to save at least $20 a month for 2 years, and then if they do that, that's approximately about $500. And we're saying that we're going to try to find some matching dollars. We're going to try to match that $500 4-to-1, which means that you may in fact have $2,500 if you in fact save $500, and they can use that money for a down payment for a house.
For a house.
Yeah.
And who thought of this plan? Is this?
Oh, well, really Congressman Hall introduced some legislation back in 1991 to encourage persons to really do the very same thing. Didn't go anywhere, but now people around the nation are saying, wow, this is one way to really encourage people that make less than 25 grand to start saving them, saving money to kind of buy those assets and build wealth within their community.
Yeah, everyone needs a home.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone needs a car. You have to have a car nowadays.
Exactly.
I want to talk a little bit about, it's still relatively early in the year, so I want to talk to you a little bit about New Year's goals and resolutions. What would you like to see for the city of Dayton in 1998? Goals and resolutions.
Well, I think certainly Dayton is on track in terms of its vision, in terms of building some new homes. We want to build like 2,500 new homes by the year 2003.
Okay.
We have a number of different developers in town kind of rebuilding our neighborhoods. The Dunbar neighborhood is the kind of newest neighborhood in town these days. I certainly see the kind of downtown area kind of get kind of pumped up a little bit. We have 20,000 people working down there, but baseball still is in the picture. We'll know within the next 30 to 45 days that we may have a baseball stadium built downtown. So we're really excited about that, as well as the the vision for the downtown riverfront. So there's a number of plans for how we can kind of really use our riverfront to our best advantage.
Great, wonderful. We can't let you leave without a box of Esther Price fine chocolates.
Well, Esther Price. I didn't know I was going to get Esther Price, but this is great.
Since you're not watching your weight these days, but I am. But I am watching my weight
thanks a lot.
days.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate this.
There's more to come. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
To write to the William Pace Show, write to Post Office Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show.
William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.